heard that every once in a while, someone finds...
Oh, of all the texts left by Confucius, that is what interests you? It is most valuable, but for you I may be able to procure it.
That would be very helpful. I was certain I could count on you, sir. Well then, I shall be back soon. Oh, did you need something? Oh, you overheard me. Well, apparently he used to teach history and military strategy in the capital. We met when I was looking for manuals on military doctrine, and we just really related well to each other. Just earlier, we were speaking about a particularly rare tome, and as you heard, I got a little excited. But you're probably not interested in such things, so I'll just stop there. Oh, really? Then maybe we can talk more about it sometime. I think it's important to be well-versed in both warfare and academia. Relying on just one or the other is certain to lead to failure. It's important to develop both aspects. That is what I aim to do. But I didn't always want to be a scholar. My uncle was an unusually generous man, you see. Whenever he had success in battle and earned some money, he would buy texts and send them to me. I would make sure to read everything he sent. That's how I became so interested in reading. But I think I may have taken it too far. I now have difficulty connecting with others. So meeting you here is quite serendipitous. Won't you join me in my studies? By which I mean, you could come to me on occasion, so we could read together. Oh? A slight interest. Now, to fully convince you. It would only be even if we just pick up whatever text we lay our eyes on and read them carefully. It could prove worthwhile. I recently got my hands on a military treatise, and I also have an unusual collection of poems. Great. So we'll be getting to know each other. In fact, I get the feeling we might end up friends for life.
Wait. It's you, isn't it? I am Zheng Liao. We've met before. I wonder if you remember me. We met on the battlefield. Seeing as we were enemies, I had little hope that you would remember me. But I'm glad you seem to have some recollection. My apologies for approaching you so bluntly. People have started to talk of you throughout the land. I had hoped to meet you properly one day. A skilled martial artist who walks among heroes on the battlefield, and yet who has not sworn allegiance to any particular lord. I wonder, what drives you to keep fighting? You fight simply to survive. Well, that's as good a reason as any, I suppose. In my case, I fight for my lord, for Lord Louis Bu. That is my duty as his vassal. But you are free. Your reason for fighting comes from within. Unlike me, you feel no need to serve. I will admit, I'm a little envious. You mean, leave Lord Louis Bu? Admittedly, he is a man of terrifying power. But Lord Louis Bu is the greatest warrior to have ever lived. Fighting under him is an honor, and I feel no shame in serving him. I am committed to my lord, and I would give my life for him. That is my purpose in life. Apologies. I have taken up too much of your time with my wayward chatter, but I have enjoyed this talk. You have my thanks. As souls of the battlefield in this chaotic world, may we meet again. As allies or as enemies. When that day comes, I will show you what I am capable of. I wish you well until then.
So many people are after this one. I heard there's another...
You have my deepest gratitude. You came at such short notice. Straight to the point, as expected. There's something I wish to ask of you. Now, coming to the matter at hand, I am currently helping with record keeping. I wondered if you might clarify some points about your activities during the Yellow Turban Rebellion. Well, that's the first time anyone has asked that. To learn from the past, I suppose. When I first started serving my lord, I was just his record keeper. Desperate to be of more use, I went to my hometown to recruit men. I came back with 1,000 and was appointed their leader. I was very grateful, of course, but I have virtually no experience of serving as an officer. So I endeavored to learn from great officers and the stories of their exploits. That is why helping with the record keeping is an essential task for me. Many were awed by your deeds in that last battle. That is when I was reminded of a certain clan I read about in an old document. And I wondered if you might have some connection to them. Anyway, I want to learn everything about you. I hope that's no bother? I was just so excited to be meeting you. Of course, your memories. In any case, I would be happy to record anything you can tell me. We can take it slowly, starting with that recent battle. Let us begin recording our story together.
Lord Bu Chaz.
Well, hello there. It's been a while. Huh. Was it just me who felt that way? Oh well, in any case, that's not a bad thing. I'm not here for any particular reason. I just happened to hear a rumor about you. So I figured I'd come say hello while I'm taking a break. You know, all the things I have to do. I currently serve Lord Li Jue. He's one of the generals who succeeded Dong Zhuo and took control of the capital. After Louis Bu murdered Dong Zhuo, it was Wan Yun who took control of the imperial court. But then the remnants of Dong Zhuo's army, including Lord Li Jue, defeated Wan Yun and ousted Louis Bu. Which is how we've come to where we are now. You were one of his house guests, right? Friends with his daughter? Anyway, I was doing decently well under our new leader, Lord Li Jue. But now, well, things have gotten a bit tense. Ambitious people like them always assume everybody else thinks the same way they do. So in their minds, anyone not demanding promotion for their achievements, like me, is suspect. So the more work I do, the less I'm trusted. Still, writing that out is also part of being a tactician. Making me spill my story like that. You've got a knack for making people talk. Glad to hear it. I wouldn't mind doing this every once in a while, if you're interested. Or maybe you're not. In any case, it's fun speaking with you. Well, I'd better leave. Let's talk more in depth next time, huh? If we're both still alive, that is.
Think the guys who laid waste to our fields will be back? We can't...
Let's go. An opening. An opening. An opening. Hunter shot. An opening. Now. An opening. An opening. An opening. Sense here. I can't. The enemy officer has been defeated. An opening. Let's go. Time to act. Time to attack. Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated. An opening. Let's go. You see it all. An opening. An opening. Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. An opening. Let's go.
Listen.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I heard that every once in a while, someone finds valuable
I
treasure.
heard there's another big conflict over who will succeed.
Get close to me, now!
An opening! Let's go. Let's go. An opening. Prepare for pain. Time to act. All my might. Prepare for pain. Time to act. Let's end this. Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I hear there's a master spearman among Lord Gongsun Zan's ranks.
on! What are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
All my might.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
An opening!
Let's go.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
An opening.
Nice try.
Time to attack.
All my might.
Take this! Time to attack.
All my might.
Time to attack.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
When I grow up?
Is there something on your mind, Ziluan? I haven't seen you since the incident with Dongjuo. I'm glad you're doing well. Have you found the hero, then? Someone who can bring us all peace. I see. Among the likes of Cao Cao, Sun Jian, and Liu Bei, is there anyone worthy of being called a true hero? In time, they are certain to clash with one another. When that happens, with whom will you side? Your decision will set the course of our future, and those who take the wrong path, just as Zheng Zhao and Dongjuo did, must be eliminated. So, choose wisely. The next time we meet, I want you to show me the choice you've made.
After all the work I put in to open this shop, I'd be in tears if it got burned.
Things have gotten so much better around here that you can...
They say Dongzhuo has disappeared.
Lord Cao Cao is the only one we
I heard there's another big conflict over who will succeed Dongzhuo.
We're members of the Sun clan, too. Let's make everyone proud.
There's not a soul alive.
Stop right there. We don't let just anyone through to see Lord Cao Cao, you know? Hey, I remember you from Luoyang. Well, it sure has been a while. Hey, sorry about that. I just never expected to see you here of all places. I guess I was still under Lord Xiang Mao's command the last I saw you. It feels like such a long time ago.
Dian Wei, let him through already. He's Cao Cao's guest.
Oh, is that right? Well, if our lord called for you, then I ought not get in your way. Now, come on in.
It's been a while. Thank you for heeding my request. Let me get right to the matter at hand. I'd like your help in fighting the Yellow Turbans once more.
You seem quite confident, but beware. This opponent won't be so easily dealt with. They have survived this long without their leader through constant pillaging.
They have a huge number of men in Qing province. As governor, my job is to eliminate any and all threats to this land.
As it happens, our lord was appointed to the post because the former governor, Liu Dai, was murdered by these yellow turbans from Qing. It has benefited us to have this territory as a base, but we cannot govern properly while such a threat lingers.
Right. And if those rebels were to launch a full-on invasion, the whole province would be devastated. We have heard reports that they don't even bring their own supplies. They rely almost entirely on looting.
So, they abandoned their fields because of war and poverty, and became marauders themselves. Perhaps their situation is an embodiment of the chaos of these times.
Do not think of them as mere rabble. They're an enemy willing to do anything. Treat them as such. They're unlike the Yellow Turbans we fought before. So keep your...
So many people are after this land.
Huh?
I heard that every once in a while, someone finds valuable treasure among the ruins of the capital.
I heard there's another big conflict over who will succeed Dongzhuo.
think the guys who laid waste to our fields will...
Shall we begin? Nevertheless...
Okay.
Now, let...
My might shall illuminate the path to victory.
Now go. The Yellow Turbans are an elite force born of chaos, tempered by battle. Do not underestimate them, remnants though they may be.
The new governor of the Yen province. We'll deal with him as we did with his predecessor. Stand shoulder to shoulder. Overwhelm the foe with numbers. United we shall prevail.
Battles are not decided by numbers alone.
The enemy officer.
Make each of us worth 10 of theirs.
Heavens, give us strength. Send us warriors who know not death.
This is a predicament. Soldiers immune to spear and blade.
Well done! The enemy officer has been defeated.
Here's the resistance is futile.
Let's go.
Oh, just the right guy. Quickly, lend us a hand.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
We may not be able to make it through this.
It is quite the honor to have you at my side. Now, shall we go?
Now.
Aren't you supposed to be on our side? Why are you picking a fight with us? May not be able to make it through this.
I think they're talking to you.
Infested.
They broke
The enemy
spell
officer
that Zhang Zhao gave us.
has been defeated.
But how?
I'm starting to get fatigued. At this rate.
Things are looking rough. I won't be able to take care of this all on my own.
Whether you rely on numbers or matches, you are no match for us.
Let's go.
Surrender quietly.
If an ally of Zhang Zhao is here, then perhaps we can trust them.
We'll have more options if we control the high ground. We could drop rocks on them, for example.
Here's the resistance is futile.
We're evenly matched. Still, keep your guard up.
Oh my God!
Ready, men? Then start the bombardment!
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Done very well.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well done! Most impressive.
You see it all. We end this here.
The rocks are coming from over there. Come, men! We'll put a stop to this. Let's march!
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Over here! I knew you were coming, but I didn't think it would take that long.
Good. This is the perfect vantage point. Now, let your arrows rain down upon their heads!
Arrows! The sky is black with them!
The enemy officer
and now control the terrain.
has been
Do
defeated.
not falter. Hit them with all your might.
It's over!
We're at their mercy here. Come, men! We'll take back that position!
We march at once!
Is that it? Here's that resistance is futile. Let's march!
You see it all. Hunter attack! I'm afraid I've got no choice but to fall back. With all my might.
We fight to survive! We steal to survive! Not simply lay down and die! Now let's march! All my might! Advance! All of you, follow me! Let's march! Way to stick
The enemy
it to
officer
them.
has been
Need
defeated.
to let loose! Let's march! Come at me! Take this! I leave the rest up to you! Take this! Take this! We saw this victory before it even happened! Charge! Fight! If we do not win here, there will be no tomorrow! Start the advance! Take this! Advance! Now! Follow your leader! Believe this! Begin the advance!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Don't give up! Believe
We can
this!
still
The enemy
fight.
officer
Stand
has
together,
been
men,
defeated.
and we can prevail!
Curtain draws here!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Still have fight left in them. We can't let them regroup.
Hunter attack! Time to act.
officer has been defeated.
We end this here.
Still go on! Let us fight for you!
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Allies are doing well. He's ours. Keep it going. Let's go.
How do I come back from this?
Officer has been defeated.
Come to help me out?
The enemy officer
I would be a
has
fool
been
to
defeated.
refuse your aid.
It's this! Obliterate you!
We end this here.
Oh my God! Give her all.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We fight until our last breath. Come! Let us rejoin our brethren!
Most armies crumble once their leader is slain. But a leaderless army can prove surprisingly resilient.
Oh my God!
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Finished.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time to act. Down scout. I can't
The
believe.
enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Come now, brethren. We stand together again.
Opening in the enemy's defenses. Let's hurry and exploit it.
Begin the assault!
We got your back. You better be grateful.
Everyone will starve. Our children, our parents, everyone. That is why we fight and plunder. So we can live.
It's a terrible thing. A man is forced to live like a beast rather than a man.
Officer has been defeated.
You're warriors, aren't you? Come, put us out of our misery!
Surrender. You will not be treated unjustly. Believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. If you put it like that. Yeah.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Coming at you!
There we go.
How do I come back from this?
All my life!
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
We end this here.
Your aid is truly welcome. I reckon we are all in the debt now. The enemy officer has been defeated.
You are just in time. We were about to begin the counterattack.
This is quite the embarrassment. I think I'm gonna have to pull back.
All my might. All my might. All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We're starving out here. Please. We've had enough.
Come over to my side. Pledge yourselves to me, Cao Cao.
You would help us?
Let's go.
Really?
Take this. Gotta be quicker than this. Now.
Prepare for die!
Hunter attack! You see it all. Let's end this. Now, we give our all. Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Even if we fall, our children and brethren will take up our weapons. It will not end as long as chaos grips the world.
What will you do with us, Cao Cao?
Do not be hasty for answers. Before I decide your fate, I ask you this. Why? And for what cause?
Isn't that obvious? To survive. Not a single man is here simply for the love of the fight. But fighting and stealing in order to survive, that is all we have left.
How selfish. Do you not think of those you steal from?
What are you saying? Don't tell me you've forgotten. It was you government officials who stole from us in the first place.
In times of strife like these, one cannot survive without taking from others. I suppose you have realized that as well. I have one more question for you, Yellow Turbans. Do you want to live?
What if we do? Are you planning to pardon us?
No. But we shan't kill you either. We have use for you in the new society we are trying to build.
A new society?
One in which we create, protect, and share, rather than live in this endless cycle of stealing. If you would like to see such a society, then join us. We will give you all something to live for. You have my word, as the one who defeated your leader, Zhang Jiao.
This is Puyang.
It's a well-maintained town. It's hard to believe 1 million people have just arrived. They have taken in the Yellow Turbans and reshaped them into the Qing militia. They remain a fighting force, but in peacetime, they mostly train and help in the fields. It's simple in theory, but they are dealing with huge numbers of people. In practice, it must take a lot of work.
Repairing buildings, distributing land ownership, enforcing the law. To develop so much in such a short time.
Yes, it is quite astonishing. The fact that he managed to bring those wild bandits under his control. It gives me hope that we will succeed in restoring order to this era of incessant chaos.
Yes, there are none who deserve our support more than Lord Cao Cao. The evil of Dongzhou had to be eliminated. But there was nothing I could do alone. Of course, I also spoke with Lord Wan Yun. But I lacked allies, and could not spur him into action.
Interesting. How talkative he is all of a sudden.
I think perhaps Lord Shunyo has had too much to drink.
Ah, so that's what's loosened his lips. But perhaps it's not such a bad thing. This is a chance for those serving Lord Cao Cao to get to know each other. Besides, it can be fun to watch such a taciturn man loosen up for once.
Only you could look so kindly on a drunken Lord Shunyo.
And that was when, despite all my efforts, we were captured by Dongzhou's troops. I have never felt such shame. For a moment there, I was ready to die. Luckily, a house guest of Wan Yun's came to my rescue. In fact, this man here looks just like... Huh. At once I feel sober. I never thought I would meet my savior like this.
Does this mean that you were the one who saved Lord Shunyo in Luoyang? Well, what an honor. I am Shunyu, a relative of Lord Shunyo. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I am Guojia. I only just met these two at the governor's castle. If you're here in Puyang, does that mean you've entered Lord Cao Cao's service? That sounds a bit non-committal. Anyway, it seems we'll be seeing a lot more of each other from now on.
We are all drawn to Puyang because of Lord Cao Cao's reputation.
I hope we get the chance to fight.
Do not take training lightly. It's idiots like you that end up dragging down their units. And by do you think you can get through this with that lackadaisical attitude? Let me tell you, I'll have you court-martialed unless you shape up.
What? Surely that's going too far. I was only taking a moment's rest. Please, could you make Lord Eugene see sense? If we keep training this hard, it wouldn't surprise me if someone died.
You are the one that Lord Cao Cao summoned, aren't you? Well, if you have something to say, then say it. I'll be the judge of that. Unless these men are willing to go to their limits, they won't be fit to serve as our allies. Lord Cao Cao has entrusted me with taking these men from Qin and turning them into proper soldiers. They have been in many battles, and yet have never had any real training. They have no understanding of strategy, procedure, or the underlying principles of war. That can only... I suggest you also take care to train with sufficient diligence. That is, unless you wish to die a nobody.
Good to see you, Zitluan. I just made it back from a journey myself. Yes, you could say that. The world truly is a dangerous place these days. There is no end to the wounded. I'll take the work, but I can't say I like to see people hurt. You know things are good if the doctors have time to grow bored. The Yellow Turban Rebellion was the needle that popped the boil. All of that pus is just oozing out across the land. Zhang Zhao wanted to change the world, and he may have succeeded in a way. Well then, let's get back to work now, shall we? That's right. We're going to dig deep into your past, Ziluan. Why do you think I've come with you all this way? The place where I first met you, Ziluan. I think we may be able to find some clues there.
When I grow up, I'll learn to wield a weapon.